Welcome back. How are you? It is a beautiful day here today. I want to go outside and play for a little while, but before I do that, it's time for story time. Yay! Today's story is by an author we talked about before. His name is Tomie DaPaola. And this story, I think, might just be about him because the title of the story starts with the letter T, and his name is Tom. T-O-M. Tom. What letter is that? T. This letter is O. And this letter is M. And if you look down here, you see those first three letters? You're right. T-O-M in Tommy and T-O-M in Tom. I wonder if he writes stories about himself because this kind of looks like him. I wish I had a picture. We'll have to find out. This is a paperback book. This is the front. Whoop, there is the back. And there is the spine. Here we go. There's a picture. It says Tom. Looks like a photograph. Is it a real picture? No, someone drew that. You're right. Tommy's grandfather always used to say, "We're named after each other, Tommy. That's why I want you to call me Tom instead of Grandpa." So, Tommy did. Tommy and his family went to visit Tom and Nana almost every Sunday. Nana was Tommy's grandmother. And every Sunday, for as long as Tommy could remember, Tom read the Sunday comics out loud. Tom used different voices, which made Tommy laugh and laugh. Sometimes Tom acted out funny poems. Tommy's favorite was the Animal Fair. That's a newspaper with comics. And look, he's sitting in his abuelo and his grandfather's lap. "I went to the animal fair. The birds and the beasts were there. The big baboons by the light of the moon would comb out his golden hair." Tom would pretend to comb and comb long, long hair. He was bald. He had no pelo, no hair. Oh, and he was pretending to comb his long, long hair. Silly abuelo, silly grandfather. Tommy would get the giggles, and as Tommy went on, he giggled louder and louder. Sometimes he would squeal and laugh so loud that Tom would start laughing too. "Tom Downey," Nana would say, "you're just as bad as the child." They're both laughing. Abuela, she's like, "What is happening? What are you doing?" That's Grandma. Sometimes, if they were really loud, Nana would say, "Tom Downey, you're just as bad as that child, and the Downeys, and the rest of the Irish." He's being scolded. He does not like it, does he? And she's shaking her finger. "Tom Downey?" When that happened and it was winter, Tom would say, "Come on, Tommy, let's go to the cellar and shake and sift the ashes." Tom and Nana had a big coal furnace, and Tom would shake the ashes to keep the coal burning. "Now we'll sift the ashes to get rid of the clinkers, and we'll save the ashes to put on the sidewalk if it gets icy." I did not know you could put ashes on sidewalks to help with it to not get icy. Then Tom and Tommy would sit down near the warm furnace. Tom would light his corncob pipe. Nana wouldn't let him smoke it upstairs, and he would begin telling stories. Some about himself when he was a little boy, and some that he made up. Tommy loved those the best. Where are they? Adonde? They're in the basement of the house. And you can see right here, here is the fire for the furnace that has pipes that go upstairs in the house to help the house stay warm. If it was not winter, they would just sit outside the cellar door and talk. Now they're outside. Look at the beautiful tulips. How many do you see? 3. ¿Qué color? What color? Very good. They are purple, morado. Once they went next door to the Lubies and saw their puppies. Those are firehouse dogs, Tom told Tomie. Your great uncle Jim had one when he was the fire chief. His name was Sparky, and when the siren went off, he would run alongside the fire engine all the way to the firehouse. That's a lot of running. How many puppies did you count? Ready? 1, uno. 2, dos. 3, tres. 4, cuatro. 5, cinco. ¿Y eso? And this one? Very good. 6, seis. Tom and Nana had a grocery store. Nana was in charge of it in the front of the store. Tomie helped put the cans of food on the shelves just the way Nana wanted them. Nice and neat with the labels facing out. She wanted to see all the pictures on the cans. Tom was in charge of the back of the store. He was a butcher, and behind the counter was Tom's butcher's table, where he cut up the meat for his customers. See, he has carne. He has meat, and he's cutting up the meat. You can see the nice cans here with all the pictures, the labels facing front. Next to that was the big grinding machine. Tom would grind up pieces of beef into hamburger. Tomie liked to help him. Be careful now, Tom would always say. I don't want any fingers in my hamburguesa. No fingers in his hamburger. Ew, yeah. No fingers. No manos aquí. Sometimes, when Tomie was there, Mrs. Novak brought in the chickens that his grandfather would sell. Their feathers were all plucked, but their heads and feet were still on. Tom would take his cleaver and whop! Off came a head. Whop! Whop! Off came the feet. So he's getting them ready to sell them to his customers. Once, Tom gave Tomie a chicken head to take home. See this, he told Tomie? Well, if you plant it in the garden and don't disturb it for 3 weeks, 3 semanas, you'll have a chicken bush. Do you think if he plants this, he's going to get a chicken bush? I don't know about that. Tom put it in a bag and tied it with a string. Tomie couldn't wait to get home and bury it, but after only 3 days, 3 días, he dug it up to see if anything was happening. He dug up the chicken head. Oh. What's going to happen next? Do you want to know? I'm a little nervous. The next weekend, when Tomie told Tom that nothing was growing, Tom said, too bad. It will only work once. He knew that Tomie couldn't wait 3 weeks without looking. But let me show you something else. He picked up a chicken foot. El pie de pollo. What's he going to tell him to do with the chicken foot? I don't know. See that little white string? It's called a tendon. If you pull it, the chicken foot opens and closes. Try it. Tommy tried. It was scary, but it made him giggle. What? Tommy put 2 chicken feet in a bag and tied it with string. 1, 2. So he's pulling on this little white string, and it's called a tendon, and it makes the foot open and close. When Tommy got home, he washed the chicken feet with soap and a scrub brush. They were kind of smelly. Ew, stinky feet, stinky feet. Ew! Then he asked his mother if he could borrow some of her nail polish. What do you think he's going to do? He's hiding. Does Mommy know what he has? He's hiding them behind his back. What for? His mother asked. It's a secret, Tommy told her. All right, but don't spill it. Do you think his mom's going to be happy if she finds out where he's going to put her nail polish? I need to read more. Do you need to read more? Let's go. Oh, I can't wait. Tommy picked up the brightest red and painted the claws on the chicken feet. All weekend, Tommy practiced holding a foot in each hand and pulling the tendons. When the chicken feet opened and closed, garoong, garoong, garoong. On Monday morning, Tommy hid the chicken feet in his pockets and went to school. A la escuela? Oh. His best friend Jeannie was standing in the schoolyard. Tommy held a chicken foot in each hand and pulled his hands up in his sleeves so only the chicken feet stuck out. He put his arms in back of them. Look what he did. Oh, he's trying to pull an April Fool's joke, I think. Hi, Jeannie, Tommy said. Hi, Jeannie answered. Garoonga, roonga, roonga! Eek! Jeannie screamed. 3 girls turned around to look. Garoonga, roonga, roonga! Went Tommy and the chicken foot with the chicken feet. Eek! 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 The girls screamed. Oh my goodness, he's scaring everyone. Tommy turned. Garoonga, roonga, roonga! Who do you think that is? La maestra? The teacher? Tommy spent the whole morning in the principal's office. In la oficina, she threw away his chicken feet and sent him home with a note. She put them in the basura, in the trash can. Tommy is not allowed to bring chicken feet to school ever again. Miss Burke, principal. Ooh, Tommy. The next weekend, when Tommy went to visit Tom and Nana, Tommy told Tom all about it. Well, Tom said, we'll just have to think of something else to do, don't you think? He's not done. And Tom gave Tommy a big wink. Can you wink? Guess what? There's a picture of the author. And there's a picture of someone. This is actually, it says, this is Tommy's grandpa. It says, one day Grandpa shows Tommy a funny trick. Tommy tries the trick at school, but his friends don't think it's very funny. Tommy and his grandfather are the best of friends. They even have the same name. In real life, Tomie DaPaola does share his grandfather's name. And his grandfather did used to tell him old folklore stories, and the author did really like all of the stories that his grandfather shared, even the fancy, funny ones. So this is actually a story that he did write about himself, and he probably added a little twist or a little couple gags. I don't know. Do you think maybe he did really take chicken feet to school? Are you going to bring chicken feet to school the next time I see you? Are you going to show them to your teacher? I hope you do not end up going to the La Oficina. Don't go to the office. All right, we are all done for now. I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Adios, mis amigos, adios. Adios, mis amigos, adios. Hasta luego, hasta mañana, hasta la vista, mis amigos. Adios, mis amigos, adios. Bye.